And there we go. And there we go. Oh, snap. Oh man, that is a nice one. There we go, got this one. And there we go. Oh snap, there's another one. Oh, big one. Got him. I didn't even realize he was on there. There we go. Oh. There we go. What do we got? Oh my gosh. What?
What is cracking, you fishing jamokes? Once again, it's your boy Eastern PA Fishing here. And once again, we are on another fishing mission. Today is going to be a game of numbers. We got a ton of rain last night, which means the fishing should be pretty darn good. I did want to throw some flies around today, but it is a bit of a windy day and the water is up so high. I think it is going to be a real pain to try to work some of the flies. So I have the spinning gear here today. Going to be throwing around some soft plastics. You know what it is by now. Let's get right to the fishing, guys.
All right, now this is what I would consider about average. It's not really too high, but it's not really too low. I would like a little more murkiness to the water, but I think this clarity should be just fine for us to catch a ton of trout here today. The name of the game today is to hit as many holes as possible. So when the creek's up a little higher, a lot of the fish will move around. So some of the areas that I usually fish that aren't too productive, on a day like today, may have some fish stirring around in them. Oh, and I just had a bite. That would have been the first one. Looks like the rain kept everyone away from the creek today. Real nice hole. We should be able to get one here. Gonna start fishing it from the back all the way to the front, up to where those rapids dump into this pool. This should be good. Guess we're gonna start back here, work our way in. And there we go, just like that. I knew there was gonna be some fish here. First one of the day, we can land them. Nice little brownie to start the day. But he is off. All right, well, let's not go too much further. Let's do another cast. See if there's another one hanging out right here. Probably gonna get one here. Oh my gosh, dude, yo. Was that a trout? That's what I'm wondering. Was I just snagged there or was that a trout? Because if that was a trout, that was a big dang trout. Creep into the hole a little bit further. I know there's gonna be some hugging that lay down over there. Oh, we're all the way up in there. It's a good spot. And there we go. Fish on. Hopefully we can land this one. Come on, my dude, wet those hands when you're catching a wild fish, or any fish that you really want to catch and release. Not just trout. He is not the largest trout, but he is a beautiful specimen for this creek. That dude right there. Let's get him back. See ya, homie. We've got the first one in the bag for the day. That wasn't really the best cast. I'm gonna see what happens though. A little bug on top of the water there. Oh snap. Yo, that is not a trout. I think he took me under something. And that's how you do that. We blew up that side just a little too much. Gonna creep our way around here. There we go. Oh man, that is a nice one. It's fighting real good in the current at least. Second one of the day. There we go. Let's get him in here. Another beautiful wild brown trout. You just can't beat those colors, man. Not the biggest fish in the world, but man, they are beautiful. See ya, dude. Maybe the pink is just a little intense for them today. So I'm gonna throw on a natural color soft plastic, see if they want that. Despite the fact that this water is a little dirty right now. I guarantee you that those trout can see out there just fine. This here is a nice deep pool. There's always trout hanging out here. Trout in this hole are extremely spooky, but there's always a ton of fish right here. And I probably just scared them all. There we go, got this one. Oh, he's decent too. Surprised I got one from this hole. There we go, number 3. Little chubby one. Those barbless hooks just pop right out. It's like they're barely even hooked, just hanging on. See ya, dude. We're not doing bad. This is definitely the most pressured creek in this area. So even catching a few is a pretty good day when it comes to this creek. I'm gonna try to stick to the right side because it is a little deeper over there on the left. I must feel like a spinner would be doing pretty good right now. A couple more casts with the natural. Probably gonna go back to the pink. All right, let's take off this natural color. Let's throw on a pink real quick. I feel like if we don't move and just change colors, we can probably catch some more. Just switched over to the pink. See if it makes a difference. And there we go. Got them on there. That little color change makes a difference. He's decent too. There we go. Another one. Under his top dorsal there, he's got a little nick. Maybe a bird pecked at him. Or a mean fisherman. But nonetheless, another trout for the day. So a lot of people are convinced that scent makes a big difference when it comes to fishing for trout. But I'm telling you, it doesn't really have much to do with scent at all. It's definitely the color. As I may or may not show in this video, I made, oh snap, there's another one. Just to prove the point. I made about 10 to 15 casts in this hole and didn't catch anything with the natural colored trout worm. But as soon as I put on the pink, these guys couldn't resist. Oh, he's foul hooked. Oh, what a shame. Not even gonna take him out of the water. So since he's foul hooked, just to play him right here, I'm gonna unhook him in the water. That does not count as a catch. It's super unfortunate when that happens, but he's just fine. So we're not gonna count him. But once again, he took a swing at the pink, even though he was foul hooked. Man, what a shame. I hate when that happens. So is it really the scent that makes these so attractive to fish? This is a ripping current. Really got to make some pretty precise casts, because that rip is just going to take that line and drag it right downstream. That was a little bite. Do one more run through here. Right up there, right at the top of the rapids. Just let it float on through. Keeping it up off the bottom by keeping my rod tip high. Keeping my finger on my line, feeling for a bite. Nothing there. A couple little bites, definitely some fish. I mean, there are literally fish all over this entire creek. You can't really find too many spots on this creek where there aren't any trout. On the left is another really nice hole. Should definitely be able to catch some more here. Let's see what happens here. Oh my gosh, I just had a big one on there. I didn't even realize it. He jumped after I tried to set the hook. Oh, there's one. Oh. Well, he wasn't giant anyway. But we had another one on there. Over there is where you really want to be. Over on the other side. And that slack on the other side is where all the big ones are gonna hang. Like this one right here. He ain't too big. At least we got him though. Another one for the day. And he's death rolling like a mother. Come here, dog. And another one. Man, look at the spots on this guy. That is a pretty one. Here we go. See you, homie. So he was hanging out over in the slack on the other side of this rip. Which is definitely where there's going to be some more. Last cast here. And as soon as the current takes it, it's down there. Oh well. Got some action from that hole. Can't ask for much more than that. Another nice rip here over on the left. It might be small, but I guarantee you there's some trout over there. Just have to run our lure down into it the right way, and one of them should come out and grab it. Oh, I just had a bite. Dropped it though. Nothing was big enough to get it, I guess. That just goes to show you how many trout can be in a tiny little hole like this. There we go. And he's decent. Just cast over by that junk over there. Gave it just a little jig. He had to have it. There we go. All these fish have generally been about the same size. And another. Not bad, man. Doing pretty good here today. Another nice rip up here on the right. Gonna stick to the left. We should be able to catch some more fish right here. Oh, big one. Got him. Watched him come grab it. Man, that's a nice one. Look at that one, dude. The yellow on that is freaking awesome. The red spots. Man, we are crushing them today. Here's another one. I don't even know how many we have right now. Quite a few. I wasn't recording, but I got another one here. I have to get down to wet my hands. That's not the best spot to be doing it. I'm gonna have to crawl down here. I never catch anything from this bridge. Probably because I never fish under this bridge. Just another small fry. Nothing to brag about. See you, homie. Man, there's so much mud here underneath my feet. I don't think I can stand here long. And I am just sinking and sinking. I gotta get up out of here. I'm about a foot down already. Some quicksand stuff. Oh yeah, that is bad. Get me out of here. All to wet my hands for that dinky little trout. Let's keep moving. Wasn't recording. It's a nice one though, man. This might be the best one of the day so far. And probably one of the shallowest parts of the creek. Oh yeah, he's nice. Look at that guy right there. I think this might be the best one of the day so far. Oh, there he goes. Not much bigger than all the rest. That is a really nice trout for this creek. For the last two trout, I wasn't recording. I just got the catches, not really the hook set or anything like that. So hopefully we can get some more full catches here. A very well-known, good, and pressured spot. So let's see if anything will bite for us here. Chances are pretty low, I'm assuming. Also a very well-known spot. We've been fishing with the pink soft plastic for quite some time. I think we're gonna switch it up and use a chartreuse now. There we go. Didn't even realize he was on there. Here's another one for the day. I can land him. Freaking out. Here we go. Another small fry. See ya, homie. So if you guys do know where I'm fishing today, really appreciate nobody dropping spots here, telling everybody where I'm fishing. But if you know the spot where I started, you know I walked quite some ways to get to this one. And hopefully it's gonna pay off, because I almost always catch some trout from this hole. We were fishing the yellow, switching over to the pink. Let's see if the color change makes a difference. Looks like the color change isn't making a difference. Let's head upstream. There's just a few more holes that we need to fish before we call it a day. So we have a little bit of GoPro charge left. We should be able to make it to where I want to fish today. We have just a few more holes in front of us. Gonna try to make them count. Had one. All right, there's fish here. This pool actually didn't exist a couple years ago. It's probably about the last time I was up in this hole. There we go. Oh, nice jump from him too. Hopefully this isn't the last one of the day, because he ain't much to brag about. But I have to say, those little ones are absolutely gorgeous. Look at the red on that back dorsal. Just a beautiful little fish, man. Whoa, there he goes. A little confused. Usually the farther you go upstream, the better the ecosystem and the more trout you'll come across, and bigger trout. There he is. Oh, nice jumps. That's a decent one. Another buzzer beater. Not bad either. One of the bigger ones of today, I'd say. Man, I have no idea how many we've caught today, but quite a few. There we go. What do we got? Oh my gosh! What? What? This cannot be the final fish of the day. Oh my gosh, please, I hope my GoPro lasts a little bit longer. Look at that. Freaking bluegill. Oh my gosh, dude. I didn't even think there were bluegill in this creek. Yeah, this is the hole, man. That slack out there, there's got to be a ton of trout hanging out. There we go. He's decent. Another fighter. I have caught about 15 to 20 of these little brown trout today. Absolutely amazing day of fishing, man. Gotta wait until you get a little rain, and then you gotta hit these spots. It's the best time to do it. All right, everybody. Well, I think that is gonna wrap it up for today's adventure. I am gonna throw on an inline spinner and make my way back, fishing with that until I get back to my vehicle. But I think that is going to be a wrap today because the GoPro is about to die. Anyway, I caught myself anywhere between 15 to 20 wild brown trout today. An absolutely amazing day of wild trout fishing. I am telling you guys, these fish are not easy to catch. And once you hook them, they don't want to stay on the hook very much, especially if you're using barbless hooks, which you should be if you're fishing this creek. Pennsylvania trout fishing season 2024 is right around the corner. So I hope everybody is excited for that. It is going to be an absolutely amazing year for trout fishing. So I hope you guys all like the content. If at any point in time you did, please scroll down below, hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Eastern PA Fishing here. You know what it is by now. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay tuned, and always stay fishy.